Welcome. You are listening Radio Central News. I am Vikrant Dogra and now news in detail. The Goods and Services Tax GST Council on Saturday reduced the GST rate on an array of medicine and equipment used in the treatment of COVID-19. Along with this, the GST on medicine useful in treatment of black fungus was cut to zero. The items on which rates were brought down include medicines such as remdesivir and tocilizumab, medical oxygen, oxygen generation equipment, and diagnostic and testing machine kits, masks, COVID testing kits, oximeters, hand sanitizers, cremation furnaces, ambulances, temperature checking devices. The cuts are applicable till September 30. The council took the decisions at its 44th meeting chaired by Union Finance and Corporate Affairs Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. In the last meeting of the council, a group of finance ministers of state informed in this regard, and Saturday's decisions were taken according to the recommendations of the group. After the meeting, Sitharaman told reporters that most of the recommendations of the group of ministers had been approved. Today's meeting was a single agenda meeting on the group of ministers, which was constituted in last GST Council meeting to come up with the recommendations on tax relief for COVID-19 essentials, she said. The GST on tocilizumab and amphotericin be used for treatment of black fungus has been reduced from less than 5% to zero, she said. She said that the GST on anticoagulants like heparin and remdesivir have been reduced from 12% to 5%. She also added that the GST on ambulances has been reduced from 28% to 12%. Sitharaman, however, said that 5% GST on vaccines will stay. The center will buy the 75% vaccine as announced and will pay its GST too, but 70% of income from GST will be shared with the states. Total of 514 cadets on Saturday passed out from the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, and Officers Training Academy, Gaya, observing strict COVID-19 protocol, the Defence Minister said. While 425 cadets of 148 regular courses and 131 technical graduate course, including 84 cadets from 9 friendly foreign countries, passed out from IMA Dehradun. A total of 89 cadets, 20 from the Special Commissioned Officers SCO, 46 corps, 60 cadets of Technical Entry Scheme TES, 43 corps and 9 from Assam Rifles completed their training course from the Officers Training Academy Gaya. The passing out parade by the cadets at IMA Dehradun was reviewed by the Western Command General Officer Commanding Lieutenant General R.P. Singh. The OTA Gaya Commandant Lieutenant General G.A.V. Reddy took the salute of the parade. The Western Army Commander complimented the instructors and cadets for the excellent parade, immaculate turnout as well as the crisp, standardized drill movements indicating high standards of trainings and discipline imbibed by the young leaders. The army commander complimented and thanked the parents of the passing out corps who had motivated their wards for having chosen such a noble profession to serve the nation. India Coast Guard on Saturday inducted first 3 of 16 indigenous Make in India Advanced Light Helicopter ALH Mk3 equipped with modern avionics and systems enhancing quick response capabilities at Bengaluru. Speaking at the induction event via video conference, Defense Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar lauded the state-of-the-art aircraft design and manufacturing standards under Atmanirbhar Bharat by the state-owned Hindustan Aeronautical Limited (HAL) and also appreciated the perseverance efforts of ICG in assuring safe, secure and clean seas. The ICG for the recently conducted successful operations of drugs, arms, seizure and saving lives especially during cyclones Taukte and Yas and had endeavored many more such rescues operation in recent past. On induction, the 16 ALH Mk3 will be positioned at 4 Coast Guard squadrons at Bhubaneswar, Porbandar, Kochi and Chennai. The ICG officials further said, adding that these squadrons with embarked operation will ensure seamless surveillance and assist fishermen in distress at sea. The Bar Association of Calcutta High Court wrote a letter to Chief Justice N.V. Ramana seeking withdrawal of the recent proposal by the Supreme Court Bar Association (SCBA) for considering lawyers practicing in the Supreme Court to elevate as High Court judges. determining it as against constitutional norms, the bar body said. Such a move, if true, interferes with the independence and purity of the selection process and militate against the law laid down by constitution benches of the Supreme Court relating to the appointment of judges of high courts. Each high court has its independent selection method upon the observation of various factors depending upon the personal assessment of the candidates by the collegiums of the concerned high courts. SCBA President Senior Advocate Vikas Singh had also written to the CJI reiterating the request for considering SC advocates for elevation as High Court judges. He had also said the apex court bar body can submit a list of lawyers to the CJI who may then forward it to the HC collegiums. Indian Meteorological Department IMD on Saturday said that the southwest monsoon has further advanced into remaining parts of northwest Bay of Bengal, some more parts of Odisha, most parts of West Bengal and some parts into central India. According to IMD officials, conditions are favorable for further advance of southwest monsoon into some more parts of Madhya Pradesh, remaining parts of Chhattisgarh, Odisha, West Bengal, Jharkhand and Bihar, and some parts of East Uttar Pradesh during next 24 hours. The low pressure area over northwest Bay of Bengal and adjoining Odisha and gigantic West Bengal coast now lies over northwest Bay of Bengal and adjoining coastal areas of West Bengal and North Odisha. Associated cyclonic circulation extends up to mid-tropospheric levels, tilting southwestwards with heights. It is likely to become more marked and move west-northwestwards across Odisha, Jharkhand and North Chhattisgarh during next 2 or 3 days, causing moderate to heavy rainfall in these areas. That is all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.